What is up, guys? So today it's a little bit of a different video. Rather than working on like the app back there, we're gonna fix all of these machines that you're looking at right now. So we bought all these machines for the YouTube videos, the rainbow crane right here, the cut the rope machine, Keymaster, along with Stacker, and kind of neglected these a little bit. The rainbow crane I've completely ransacked for parts, and that thing is toast. Cut the rope I kind of tried to convert into a different game, and that didn't really go so well. And then Keymaster, we were actually trying to hook up to the claw machine app back there, but we kind of ran into some, software issues, compatibility-wise with the claw machines, and we'd have to change a lot of stuff, and we didn't really want to do it yet. So I'm going to put this back to just being a regular Keymaster, and then load it up with prizes. And then Stacker, these rods started to fall off. You can actually kind of see this one right here is just kind of gone, and it's kind of a weapon now. So I'm going to fix all that. There's actually a shoe down here. Wow. All right, so this needs to be cleaned out with all these dumbbells. The chute's gone, but that's temporary. That'll be put back eventually. So I have to put this back, and then I gotta put the wiring back for the joystick and figure out where all those wires go. And the Keymaster, the joystick panel, is totally disconnected because we were trying to hook it up to the app. Along with, I have this Ethernet cable running through here. We were gonna put a camera on the key, and then that didn't work out either. So that's all going to be put back, and then of course, like I said, fix the thing on Stacker. So here we go. I'm going to start with rainbow crane and then work my way down the line. This is I'm in for a trip here. Okay, so I know there's a fuse down here that is bad. That needs to be replaced. It's this fuse right in here. This little guy. So that burned out, and I believe I have one in the coin compartment. So this fuse is working. Now I just have to push it in the slot. Don't really know when it's in yet. Okay, there we go. So you heard the click. Fuse is in there. So this is for the light panel. This is for the upper head lights. So we were trying to hook this up, like I said, to the app, and it didn't really work out just because rainbow cranes are old and the machine's just totally different. So I made this wire. This is to hook it up to our circuit board. So I'm going to basically remove this wire, and I marked what each wire for the rainbow crane went to. So this wire is for the forward, this wire is for back, this wire is for right, left, and then the only one left is this one, so that one's for drop. So I basically got to cut these, strip them, and then reconnect them into the joystick right here. Alrighty, so this is the drop button. You can kind of see it, it's pretty cool. So this is the plunger that hits the pin, or the button, I don't know. It's pretty cool. So that makes the claw drop, and then all of these are little tiny limit switches. When you move the joystick, it presses into the button here. I don't really know where to start on this. I'm pretty sure what I want to do is just disconnect the harness and then do it out of the machine because it might be a little bit easier. So this is the harness to everything, the joystick and the credits. And I want to cut it right around the point where the new wiring begins. So I'll pull all these out of the way. All right, so this is all of the old wires, and I'm actually going to use some of the ones from the other wiring kit just because it'll be a little bit easier. I'll have some spare wiring. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, but the scissors are still missing. No. Where'd you go, man? Dang it. Okay, so let's cut it right around basically where the ones aren't connected at. So all these can go. Gone. That's right, yep. Okay, so we're gonna take left and strip off the end. Gonna take forward, strip off the end. Does a little bit, quite a bit. Then we'll take right and backward. Okay, so there they all are. This one's got it's a bit interesting. I'll fix that later. So it looks like this harness runs down this hole. Makes sense. And then all these connect up here. So this is going to be the challenging part, which is taking the joystick out enough to be able to replace all of these and then also putting it back in. So I'm going to have to get a pair of pliers. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, is it 7 days later? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I ordered a new claw on eBay because the other one I had would not work, and I got a new joystick panel because I really didn't want to monkey with that thing anymore. So I kind of cheated, but this is going to be a lot easier. The gantry's also been disassembled because why not? And here's all the parts that I need. Well, some of them. Actually, none of them. I don't know what this is for. Alright, so the problem that we ran into off camera was this cap right here, or sorry, the cap that was on the machine was too small, which is this one. So if you put it on the claw, notice how it kind of just goes inside of it, and that's not supposed to happen. So I went on eBay, I grabbed a brand new claw, which is this one, and the guy didn't sell me the cap. Only the claw. So I still didn't have a cap. So I had to scrummage around for about 4 hours, and I ended up finding one that will fit on this. Just like that. Perfect fit. So it's a rainbow claw cap. I just couldn't find it last time. So that's awesome. So that is basically complete. Then the problem I ran into is I turned the machine on to test it, and like a moron, I wasn't holding on to the string. So basically what happened is the string sucked up. It went past all of the pulley systems and basically destrung itself. And I have no idea how to restring a rainbow crane because I've never done it before. All the other machines that we have are the newer like Taiwan kits, and the string pulley system is totally different. The rainbow crane ones are so stupid. The design is like so dumb. It's okay, I'm being mean. It works, but it's really complicated unnecessarily. So anyway, I had to figure that out for 5 hours. I'll put this over. I'm basically gonna restring this machine in the correct way. I basically got it done. It's just got to do a couple more little things with it. So let's get started here. Where are my tools? Oh, so first this thing needs to come off. So there's this like tray piece, and this like hits the top of the claw, and then there's this little pulley back here that it goes on, and I think this is right. It looks right. There's really not any good documentation on how to do this. And then I knotted this right here because I didn't have the right Allen screw, which was a very bad idea because it did not work. So now I just got to use my little tool here, and I'm just going to basically take the string out for right now. And the problem that rises with this is like the string wants to do this all the time, and you kind of want it to be straight. So I figured out that if you take some electrical tape, so basically it's actually really cool. So you take the string, you tape it, oh man, tape it in the orientation you want it, so straight like that. And then all you got to do is take a lighter and just kind of go like this. And you saw it was curling up before. And just kind of go like that. And now watch when I take it off the string. Look at that. No longer curls up. It basically kind of will do whatever you want it to do, more or less. So that was really nice finding that out. So now when you put it back in, it won't curl up on you, and you can kind of shove it in these pulleys a lot easier. I'm going to use my dentist equipment. And it goes up there, and you kind of tie it off on the top. So the problem was I didn't have an Allen screw, which is that one, where I had one, but of course the right one I needed wasn't in existence in this Ghost. So this is always too big, and then these are obviously way too tiny. So we went to Lowe's, and I grabbed one of these cool little babies, or two of them I grabbed. It's basically like a multi-tool, but for Allen wrenches only. Never cut towards yourself, kids. But I can do it, because I'm highly professional. Okay. So, wow, that's loose. Is that supposed to be that loose? Damn, that does not look good. I think you need an Allen wrench to tighten this thing to make it like... I'm glad I bought two of these. How's the other one doing? Yeah, this one's way better. Okay, the other one's kind of weird then. Okay, now this is still loose. Alright, I guess that's just their nature. No? Uh-oh. Is it this one? It must be this one. If this is like some bizarre... What?
Eventually.
There we go. I think I got it. Now, we just gotta take this back cover plate off. Looks like it comes off in sections. So this comes off and that comes off. So it's like 4 screws. Come on. You can do it, man. Here we go. Come on, get off of there. There we go. There we go. Did I get you? Yeah, I got you out. Okay, good job. Alright, so the biggest reason that this needs to come out is because the way that this string needs to be rewrapped. So it appears that, now I forget how it goes back in. I think it goes like this.
Self-destruct sequence will initiate in
okay,
1.
Yeah, it goes, oh man. Okay, I'm pretty sure that, I know what I'm doing. Alright, well, okay, let's do one thing at a time. These can go over here next to each other. Now what we need to do is take this wheel off completely. Maybe. Okay. Oh, now figure out how the string goes through this thing. So see, notice how that goes up there. And it was impossible to do that while it was in the machine. I tried it, believe me. Because like you couldn't see what you were doing, so you're like pushing it and pushing it and you couldn't see how close you were. So anyway, now that it's like this, all you gotta do is just make a knot on the end. One more. Then all you gotta do is take your lighter again. I just do this because I have a weird obsession with it. Just like that. Kind of holds it together really nicely. Alright, so now when the string goes up, there's nothing blocking this general area, so it can easily pull it back up on this pulley right here. See that? So all we gotta do now is put everything back together somehow and not make it really stupid. Alright, I mean, it should work, but who knows. Stop.
Fatality.
Wow. Okay, so if this works, the claw will go up, or this cap will go up if it works. Okay. Cool. Can't believe it works. Now, see if this works. Is that the right size? Gonna drill out the claw because all of the screws that I have won't fit. I'm gonna drill out the claw, but I lost the drill bit I was gonna use. Now I gotta go to Lowe's. Oh, here it is. Where is the screw? Okay, so that looks like pretty close, isn't it? I'll do whatever it takes, cause I love the adrenaline in my brain. I'll do whatever it takes. Alright, so we got the claw reattached onto the machine right here. Got the magnet installed, everything screwed in. So now if we just give the McQueen,
I'm not doing this.
machine a quick restart here, it'll reset, go down, close, go back up, go back home. So it's working perfectly, everything works in that regard. Now all we have to do is reattach the coin mechanism and reattach the joystick. So as you saw in the first part of this video when I was fiddle-diddling with the old joystick harness down here, I kind of gave up on it just because it was kind of a lost cause, to be honest. So all I did was, I'm going to keep this joystick and all the things inside. But I bought separately this joystick. Now this is from a Rainbow Crane, but it's a different Rainbow Crane. This is actually a 60-inch model, toy shop model. This is a 42-inch or a 38-inch Treasure Shop crane. So it's a little bit different. So obviously this one won't fit if you like, you know, the coin neck is completely covered up. So this one obviously won't fit, but this one will fit. And I'm just gonna basically gut this one out and replace it with this one. So my only concern is if this harness is the same as this harness. And it appears so, but we won't fully know until it's actually completely installed. So if you just, you know, really quickly compare these, you know, we basically have the same thing. It was the wrong way. So we have 9 pins, I think, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 pins. So yeah, we have 15 pins. Each one has the same amount, and it also has 1, 2, 3, 4 missing on the left side of each one. So it looks correct. The coloring is pretty much the same. This panel is basically, well, this panel's different. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It should work, but I guess nobody knows until it's done. Okay, so actually first, before I take this out and start messing with it, I'm just going to basically just plug it in to the harness and see if everything blows up. So this should tell us. I'll turn the machine off too. It connects, so I mean, it should work. Okay, let's see if the clock goes on. That'll be kind of interesting. Okay, so air's out. Interesting. Uh-oh, that didn't sound like a good noise. Let's unplug it and see what happens. Okay, resets. So I can probably use everything but that. So let's see what happens. But the joystick, that's just a harness. So that shouldn't do much of anything. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. So this one actually comes off, it's in 2 pieces. This one's all in one board. So second counter, yeah, this is very, very different. So I'm assuming this is mainly the reason, because there's, you know, there's different types of electronic parts on this. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Looks like, it looks the same, but obviously it could be very different. All right, so I'm gonna very carefully shut this off completely. All right, and then I'm gonna plug this in and see if it blows up. Let's make sure this is correct here. All right, so there's that. So we'll keep an eye on this play clock here. See if it blows up. I mean, I guess it could blow a fuse, but who knows? Hopefully it just doesn't break everything. I really don't want to die, though. All right. Oh, it's lit up. Oh, claw opened. A 2.2 error. All right, so seems as if it still doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, is this unplugged? I don't know what this is. So something is different wiring wise in this. I'm hoping I can at least still steal the joystick cables, because it'll be a lot easier still regardless. The ones back here are so far back there and underneath everything that you can't get a grip on them and then move the pliers, because it just hits. And these aren't bolts where like you can go from both sides. These are, you know, basically on there. I don't think I can. Yeah, like you can't do anything with these. You're basically, I don't know how they think. There's probably a special tool for this, like some sort of a weird pair of pliers that's like on an angle or something. But my basic plan on how to get this joystick ripped off. Very nice. All right, now let's just let's make sure our blade's on here really good. It's a bit big. Okay, so it's kind of bent, but I don't know. Should work, I guess. hit here. Looks like it looks fine. Very nice. So that's how you do that. So these are all of our wires for the LED display. These are all our wires for the joystick. And what I basically want to do here is back trace this and see if our ground is in the correct spot on this harness. And if it is, there's really not a big reason why this shouldn't work. So if we look at it from this angle, we can see that our ground wire, which is this one, traces back to this pin right at the top when you're looking at it in this orientation. So right there at the top is the ground pin. So on this kit, which is the new one, trace the ground wire back, which should be here's the ground wire, trace it back, same pin. When you're looking at it like that, same exact wire coloration, same pin. So ground's correct. So the only thing that would be different is our LED display, which must just be, the wires just must be jumbled up in a weird way. That's totally different. So let's try to plug this in again. And I'm considering trying this. We had it plugged in like this. Let's try it like this. Might have had it reversed here, if it lets me do it anyway. No, it doesn't let me do that, so it's gotta be this way. Might as well just give it one more shot. With the fool who went and ripped his pants. So it's probably gonna shut right away. Oh! Okay, it looks like we might have got it. So now all I gotta do is basically connect our joystick piece back into the regular joystick with the right plunger right there.
One eternity later.
Alright, moment of truth. Here's the final score, or final test. Oh, this way? There we go. Why? I was so close to being done, and you gotta be weird. What even is this? What am I looking at? What are we looking at right now? What is this? What kind of... Oh.